Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The probability of Coinbase winning against SE are 70%. As the dispute between Coinbase and the SEC escalates, Bloomberg senior legal expert Elliot Stein predicts that Coinbase will likely prevail in its case against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission by a margin of 70%. A fresh turn was taken by the Securities and Exchange Commission's case against Coinbase. Judge Catherine Polk-Fila recently asked the regulator's lawyers an interesting issue, and the federal judge urged the SEC to specify what makes a token an investment contract. This request was made because there seems to be some ambiguity in the CCS definition and description of several crypto terms. Stein has determined that the American Bitcoin Exchange has a better chance of winning its lawsuit after this suggestion seemed to provide Coinbase an instant edge against the securities watchdog. In contrast to the securities regulator's definition, which Bloomberg's legal analyst believes is more compelling, that is, investing in an ecosystem, Judge Fila wished for a limiting concept to be applied to the regulatory body's definition of an investment contract, one that would exclude collectibles of any type. If you want to invest in a company, you need to know about Coinbase. Both the Grayscale and Ripple examples Stein proceeded by bringing to Ripple's July 2023 win over the SEC, highlighting how it ruled that digital asset sales on public exchanges do not fully qualify as investment contracts under the Howey test. Indeed, Stein continued by stating that this triumph marked a major advancement for Rippling. So, ultimately, because of this debate, Judge Alyssa Torres ruled that XRP does not constitute a security. Near the end. After over 3 years of legal turmoil with the SEC, the verdict finally gave Ripple the win it had been seeking. The same logic is now being used to Coinbase's position. At the time, SEC was worried that other ongoing litigation, such the ones against Nance and Coinbase, would be negatively affected by Judge Torres's determination concerning XRP. Regulators have had a tough time of it in the few months following Wave's triumph because to competition, unfortunately. The case that Grayscale, an investment asset management business, filed against the Securities and Exchange Commission was successful. The business once tried and failed to convert its Bitcoin trust from a private investment vehicle into a fully supported exchange-traded fund. After much legal back and forth, it finally succeeded in having the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, found liable for ignoring the spot and futures market's apparent mathematical and financial connection. A judge has mandated that the SEC evaluate Grayscale before making any investment decisions. As far as GBTC was concerned, this decision was a deciding factor in the SEC's approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF products that are now trading in the US. It would appear that Coinbase will be the latest Bitcoin business to win a case against the regulatory agency. Much research and debate has focused on XRP's pricing movements, especially in relation to its more prominent competitors, Bitcoin and the theory behind them. Hello, Missy. Bill Morgan, an XR supporting attorney, posted a long discourse on X, previously Twitter, to kindly explain this perplexing trend. Members of the community responded to this topic with a wide range of theories and answers. While Morgan was considering XRP's performance, in the grand scheme of things, he saw a pattern. The XRP price dynamic appears to follow the market, which implies Bitcoin and Ethereum. But in the long run, regardless of Ripple's actions, XRP's value will fall by 84% compared to Bitcoin and 91% compared to Ethereum. It has been brought to his attention over the last 5 years. Morgan first linked this trend to the litigation that Ripple was the target of. But he did note that the community was still confused about what was going on because XRP's downward trend persisted even after additional court victories and clarification in the second half of 2023. I don't see why XRP isn't doing better than Bitcoin and Ethereum. The topic continued in the comment area, where other individuals offered their theories. The fact that XRP has been called the most hated coin in crypto by one user indicates that its value has taken a hit due to a combination of negative sentiment, aggressive shorting, and assaults. Morgan concurred, acknowledging the feud narrative's impact while expressing doubt on its significance as the underlying cause. In linked stories, the discussion covered a lot of ground, including the fact that the supply of XRP has reached risk levels never seen before. Whether or not you should be prepared for the impact of crypto field tribalism, the lack of speculative media coverage surrounding XRP, and the influence of large Bitcoin and Ethereum holders on the price of XRP. In his narrative explanation, Morgan referred to these community features. Even while he knew they were important, he still wasn't certain they were the main issue. For what it's worth, I think this narrative explanation contributes to XRP's price performance relative to Bitcoin and Ethereum. There is a strong and ongoing narrative of misinformation around XRP, but I do not think this is the main reason. Aside from the fact that it was full of rubbish about the SEC v Ripple case, Morgan said that someone was really concerned about the XRP Tierra ledger's stagnant development, which had been the target of harsh criticism leveled at the developer activity on the XRP-LPL, suggesting that stagnation was an issue. If you're interested in reading about how Ripple is facing intense legal discussion amidst market turmoil over the XRP sale scandal, you might want to start with the lawyer who noticed that there has been a dearth of development activity. Meanwhile, he vehemently disagreed that Ripple's monthly distribution of 200 million coins from escrow constitutes influence, and went on to say that the escrow claim is easily refuted. He also addressed misinformation, rivalry, and the question of XRP's usefulness, by demonstrating that it was used in 50% of Ripple's ODA on-demand liquidity transactions. XRP plans to excel in international transfers and payments, and other subjects covered included stablecoin usage, such as USD, and other similar problems. Morgan admitted that an indicator of a more systemic issue may be the increasing level of competition in this industry, specifically, the failure to create new uses for XRP on the extra appeal, which has a profit and supply of about 1.6 billion, or 81% of the total capacity. Despite the fact that this number is lower than the previous high, it is still greater than the record low set in October, when the profit supply fell to about 71 billion, or 71% of the total. The three most daring price predictions for 2024 are as follows, demonstrating that extra enjoyment has proven resilient despite variances in the quantities of earnings enjoyed. God Shiva, both Bitcoin and Ethereum were familiar to me. The long-term viability of cryptocurrency profits can be better understood by tracking levels below the 75 threshold. This is so despite the fact that positive developments, like as the legalization of exchange-traded funds, may aid the market's growth in making wise investment choices in view of the dynamic nature of the cryptocurrency industry. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.